Hi, I'm Tony Ray Baker with Remax and GayTucson.com, and today we're here with Carlos Valenzuela, and I'm super excited to talk to you about your new book. Well, welcome.
How
first
new?
of all.
Oh, thank you very much.
See you?
We actually
How
get
new
to
is this
shake
book?
hands. This book is about 9 months old.
9 months old.
It came out in April of last year, so it's almost going to have a birthday party.
Oh, nice. So, Carlos, how long have you been in Tucson?
I've been in Tucson for 10 years now.
10
I'm
years.
going on 11. I moved here, my last pit stop was from Chicago, Illinois.
Oh.
I lived in Lakeview, which
I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
You're
There
familiar
you
with
go.
Boydstown, and I came to Tucson, and Tucson was not a random choice because I'm originally from the border area of Douglas, Arizona, and Agua Prieta, which is part of the setting for Letters to Young Carlos.
Nice. So let's delve into that. This young Carlos would be you?
No, not really. There is. What I did was I sort of did a fictional setting using what I knew of the town and the time.
Yeah.
In other words, I think if anybody is watching us and they're writers or would like to write, they probably could understand that as a first-time author, I would have a much easier time writing about my hometown as a setting than, for example, the jungle of Brazil, which I have nothing in common with. So it is. Although on the introduction right away, I do say that I've had a wonderful life, but not as wonderful as to deserve publication. So this is a fictional work.
Nice.
I mean, people always ask me, Tony, is that your father? And no, this is a very bad man, the father. My father was wonderful. He was a
Nice.
very nice man.
Yeah, nice. That's why I wanted to get into that part with you right away. Tell me, so can you give me a little premise or give us a little premise on what this is about?
This story is about a young gay boy growing up in the late 50s, early 60s along the border, and what it is that he went through. A lot of it borrowed from my life and borrowed from the couple of other gay people that I managed to know ever in that hometown, and the challenges and struggles. And I also revisit 1960s and 50s as an era when men were totally in charge of everything, and you kind of stepped out of the way if they were coming, regardless. And women's roles were very diminished. I mean, you were very lucky if you were married to a man who was successful, and that you considered that a real achievement. And I have a sister, there's a sister, Bonita, in the book, who is actually the sister, and you begin to see the signs of rebellion in women, like, I'm not going to put up with that, with the sister, but not with the mother.
A little pushback.
So there's a little bit of that in it, and of course, there's a little bit of church in it,
Yeah.
because young Carlos, the book starts when he was like 7 years old, and he's an altar boy, and, we have Padre Sancho, and he's telling him that, he can't even go to the movies if it's not an A movie. So all of those influences are in there, and revisited in a way that I hope, and readers have told me, that they really find it to have a bicultural feeling.
Nice.
There's some stuff about Douglas and how it is in the United States, and some stuff about, small-town homophobic, Catholic-leaning small-town Agua Prieta at the time.
Nice. So what would you like the folks watching right now, what would you like them to know about picking up this book?
Well, I'm always so grateful if somebody picks up the book, because again, for those of you that are not authors or have not gone through the publishing or self-publishing, a first book is not like a moneymaker, you know.
Yeah.
And I knew that was going in, and still continue to do it because it's the message that I feel is so important about understanding how it is to be gay if you're not. And a lot of people from my generation, or I should say quite a few, have said, oh, you took me through memory lane to a place where I remember all of those things. But what I would like for them to know, because the story has a good ending, I mean, the challenges are overcome, in other words. And I think it's a come from behind story where if you really try, if you really accept a little bit of the struggle, but keep pushing, you're going to make it.
I love that message. That's a great message.
Yes.
We're sitting here at Hotel McCoy.
I love this hotel.
It's
Yes,
really cool.
yes.
I haven't
cool.
got to peruse through the whole building, but I'm doing that next. And we're in front of the Barrio Books, right? And they carry your copy.
They do. They do.
I'm sorry. This is Spanish and English version, correct?
The Spanish version just came out a month ago.
Nice.
It was an act of faith and a lot of work to translate it, because the translation is not just into Spanish. I wanted it to be Northern Mexico Spanish, which, you know, we do have our accents, just like you do here with English.
Right.
You know, the Bronx and California, you can definitely tell the difference. So I had to have it redone a couple times until I felt that the people were speaking like we spoke in the 1960s.
That's really
in northern Mexico. Yes, there's some words that we would use that aren't even used today.
Yeah.
But they were the common ones. So I took on the translation, and I'm hoping people like it.
Oh, I'm super excited for anybody who speaks Spanish.
Yes.
And from that era.
Yes.
That will be a trip down
Yes.
memory lane. That's really great that you went to that extent. That's
And
so
they
cool.
can come right here with Serena at Barrio Books and pick up a copy.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. I'm so excited about your book. Are you planning on another one already?
I am planning on the sequel, and I like to write about this message. I mean, Tony, I'm 76 years old now, and there's a generation of us that really went through a tremendous amount.
Yeah.
I mean, when we were in our 20s and 30s, it was not a nice world, and we went through AIDS, and
Yeah.
I survived all of that. I think it's for a reason, and I think it's for me to let everybody else know that, you know, everybody's cool.
Yeah.
Everybody's good.
Well, and if you keep pushing, you can make it.
And if you
you've
keep
proven
pushing,
that.
you can make it. Yes, yes. Just be grateful for what you have and accept everyone, allow everyone to be themselves. And you'd be surprised what a relief that is. It's like taking a big weight off your shoulder when you don't have to judge people anymore.
Yes, I totally agree.
That is the gift of being queer.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So good to see you again.
Thank you.
And we have a question from the audience.
Yes, where can we find
Jen is behind the camera. Thank you, Jen. And the noise you're hearing is a gentleman washing sidewalks.
Yeah.
If you're picking that up.
And I have to let everybody know that I have a very bad crush on Jen.
Everybody has a bad crush on Jen.
Where can we find you next?
My book or me?
I heard you might be
Oh,
Festival
yes.
of Books.
I will be at the Tucson Festival of Books, but you can also, if you check GayTucson or Tucson, the magazine, the online magazine, you might be able to read me there too.
Oh, yes. You want to talk a little bit about that, Jen, real quick? No. All right, I'll talk about it. So you're going to be doing some guest blogging for our website.
Yes,
That's really cool.
you know.
So,
and
Jen, are you setting up a separate page for him for his blogs, or will it be under blog?
It's going to be under blogs, and I'm talking with James today to set up his own authorship, so I won't have to add in Carlos, and then my pictures under it, like it will just be Carlos.
Perfect.
So
Perfect.
you'll have your own section now.
Well, that's good. That's
awesome.
great. Thank you
really-
so much. We're all in this together.
That's right.
Absolutely.
We're excited that you're going to be writing for us. That's
Thank
really
you.
nice.
Thank you for allowing me.
That's really fun. So thank you so much. I'm Tony Ray Baker with Remax Select in Tucson.
Bye.
And if you need anything, give me a call at 631-8669. Area code, of course, is 520. And look for our app. Just search Tony Ray in the Google Store or the Apple Store. That's Tony Ray, TonyRay. And you'll see our app. And we're going to have great places like Barrio Books here behind me in that app under Fun Local Shops. Have a great day.
Bye.